I don't know. I don't know. My wife says I'm the cheapest man in the world, but I tell you what, I'm not buying it.
Oh,
We're not even live, Andy.
Why would you
Wish
go live?
Wish you would.
You sit there and say, why would we go live? But while we're not live, all you say is, we should go live for this stuff because it's really good.
I didn't say that.
And then the little red thing in the corner comes on, and we're like, content?
Cricket.
Is TJ mad at us?
Probably.
Warning. Guaranteed we're going to say some bad words.
Like doo-doo.
Like,
Yeah.
penis.
I'm with Old Wolf, hoping
Stinky
for a
head.
glorious train wreck.
Well, you come to the right place.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
Wait, we're glorious?
Apparently, we're glorious. Yeah.
You did that.
I am a bastard. Does that make us glorious bastards?
Oh, God.
Hey,
it's
Andy.
a long day. Long day.
What's the difference between well, that's going to top anything I was going to say, so let's just move on.
Goodbye, all of our viewers.
Both of them.
We actually have some semi-funny stuff tonight, so. Even though John did not make a cum slideshow.
Not for YouTube.
Jesus Christ.
Did it get stuck in the background?
It's tech after dark.
Alex just left. He's like, I'm done. Done. I respect that decision. I really do.
Poonhub? Or wait,
Oh, wow.
is that website called? Did you film it for a different?
You know what it's called.
Prawn Hub. Prawn Hub, right?
I miss Alec. Where'd he go?
Is Prawn Hub where you can see all the shrimp?
You got to pay $5 to get in.
If it's all you can eat shrimp, I mean, I'm all about all you can eat.
Jumbo shrimp.
You can look at it.
Prawn
Do you
Hub.
think-
I should
do you
should
thi-
go.
Do you think anyone has opened a restaurant called Prawn Hub yet? Because if not, they definitely should. Okay.
Trademark.
Or like only clams.
Clams.
This is a whole segment of content we've created here. We've stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
Social media restaurants.
But it's seafood related.
Yeah, it's like Face Cook, just a whole buffet of just like
When you find out your
That
girlfriend
sounds like Hannibal Lecter's restaurant.
Insta ham. Insta ham doesn't sound very good.
More.
and bubbly.
Wow.
Oh,
Are we just waiting for Alec to get back before we?
Stream
He's,
Element
waiting for
spot.
he's gonna just jump in and out whenever he's got a one-liner.
Instaham.
We got a Stream Element spot.
What's he
Up in
cooking?
Kizzy.
How does he cook his food? I wonder.
No, us don't need to eat.
In a stream.
Is it like Bender and he just drinks alcohol?
In a hot
Yeah.
stream.
Or like Vision. He just eats gum.
He sous vides.
Oh,
Would
We're talking about WandaVision now?
Yeah.
Did you guys see the meme out today where he's? How do I do this without spoiling? There's a portion. There's
He's
a
on the
picture
swing.
of
He's
what's
on the
going
swing.
and the cuff is open and you can see regular skin.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Whoops.
Maybe they'll, fix that in post-production like they did with the Apollo Creed directed episode, the Carl Weathers one with the guy in the back wearing blue.
Oh yeah,
the guy in the
guy?
jeans in the Mandalorian.
Yeah. Everyone still says he's canon, though. He's just a blue jeans guy.
Yeah, there's a blue
That'd be
jeans
awesome
guy.
if actually Apollo Creed directed the episode.
He did that episode.
No,
did.
like the
Like
character.
the fictional character?
But he's dead.
Yeah, not Carl. Yeah. Whoa.
Spoilers.
Not in that verse.
Yeah, it's a long
Yeah,
time
that was
ago in a galaxy
A
far,
long
far
time
away.
ago, yeah.
they cloned him.
That's right.
Hence Clone Wars. I
James
mean,
Brown is always on set singing.
That's the real Clone Wars. It's a bunch of Apollo Creeds.
Dance off.
that explains. that explains.
What?
That explains why Lando is.
Is Andy glitching? What?
Oh yeah, he's broken. He's broken.
Lando, you never age. What is going on? It's not the same actor, but still. Oh,
So they're right there.
Well, I mean, so wait, I think I can actually make this work. So
This show?
if
he said.
if Star Wars happened a long time ago,
In a
and
galaxy far, far away.
and Apollo Creed was the person who they used for the clones, and Lando is one of the clones, over this amount of time, which could be thousands or millions of years, because we don't know what a long time ago is.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time you clone something, I assume it's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
So it ended up, and it turned into Carl Weathers, but originally it was Billy D. Williams.
You're trying to say black people all look alike?
Oh no!
No,
Whoa, whoa,
I'm trying to dig Andy out of that very specific hole, actually.
Wait, what did I get into?
I don't know, but you got Daymares dropping dad jokes. I called the tinnitus hotline. But it kept me.
That's priceless.
Yeah, that's where I got tinnitus, man. It comes
'Cause
in
every
now
time-
and then. It's just like
Every
Probably
time
from
that
all those
pops up
metal
on
shows.
social media
Yeah.
that says, tinnitus, did you serve in the military? Do you have hearing issues? I just respond with a, huh? I can't hear you.
Classic.
Boy, today was a real busy day, wasn't it, guys?
I went to the doctor. They told me I was suffering from hearing loss. The news was hard to hear.
Ugh. That's a good one.
Bear, are you subtly asking for us to bring your slideshow in here?
Do any of you guys feel like you had a real busy day today?
it was a real busy day, bro.
No, I don't work in the news, so
Know who else did? Bernie Sanders. As soon as he finished knitting these mittens,
He actually bought those from a person. Actually, a person gave them to him, and those gloves are made out of like recycled 20-ounce plastic bottles or whatever. Like,
how the
And-
fuck do you know that?
it was like 5 years ago, and he's still wearing them to this day. Like he just wore them, and the person was surprised that he wore them. And
I
you can
feel
buy
like-
them in their person's shop that made out of recycled material still. But yeah, he still wears them, and they're good. They work. Like, yeah, dude's the man.
I feel like this is a missed
Learn something about Jason and his Bernie Sanders fandom.
I feel like this is a missed opportunity to do.
It's a lot to
My-
know about any man.
my favorite part of this is that, regardless of your political affiliation or beliefs,
Mhm.
it was an historic day with, a new president being inaugurated, the first female vice president, the first black female vice president, the first Asian vice president, or, Asian descent.
There's been 5 vice presidents. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first gentleman.
Yeah. But the only thing people care about is Bernie sitting down with his mittens.
That's our attention span. Anyway, he
I mean, then
he
again,
got to his buddy Joe's thing today, but that wasn't all he did. I mean, he had like a full day. Like he went to
that's me now. That is definitely me in the back of the venue.
Yeah. If
This is the look when you do Bernie 20-ounce hands, right? Read.
if shows have seats, all about it.
Yeah.
I mean, shows don't exist anymore, but you know what I mean.
Oh, this is perfect.
he was later photographed out, feeding the pigeons,
Yeah, he also starred in Home Alone too, apparently.
just chilling,
With Donald Trump.
using
On the
Using-
subway.
public
God,
transportation.
it's perfect.
Get around town. He was there at the bill signing.
Yeah.
First executive orders today. That was a big moment. Yeah, I don't think he stayed awake. He was there.
I really just feel like he belongs next to Statler and Waldorf in the Muppets right now. Like,
You know what?
Did you
That
see,
might,
did I
that
not
might
post
be
that
a
one?
thing. We'll see.
Did I not post that one? Yeah, yeah.
Did some construction today.
Yeah, he's with the workers, man. He's there.
This was around lunchtime, I think.
He's like, boys, we should start a union.
He was talking to those guys about their wages. He became king of Westeros.
Yep.
Spoilers for the final season of Game of Thrones.
Momentarily. This is why people are so upset about the ending of season 8.
It went all socialist.
Everyone wins.
With bowling? He's not bowling?
This show only works because Andy's here to laugh.
He's the only one that hasn't seen him.
He was
Hey,
the merch booth at a show.
Yeah, dude.
That, by the way, 100% accurate.
Yeah. Oh, someone made one too of him in front of the booth of Fantagraphics, and also working the door at St. Vitus music venue. That was pretty great. Same theme. Oh man. There he is in the bottom left. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Bernie?
This is epic. Where's Bernie?
It actually would have been better if they put him like near the foul line, so like Jordan had just jumped over him or something. But next time, we'll get it next time. Mandalorian final episode there.
That's awesome. I didn't see that one.
That's priceless.
That's great.
Boba.
Spoilers.
So good.
Spoilers for the final episode of season 2. Hung out with some buddies.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing to do.
That rules.
We need more jobs. Got nothing to do.
Oh, this is
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks action there. Little.
Watchmen.
He actually left. He left the
Might
earth
have been my favorite one.
for a while.
Minor Threat.
Yeah.
I have a shirt like this, but it's like Black Sabbath faces instead of Minor Threat.
Nice.
I love the push lawnmower there.
Oh yeah.
I actually have one of those in the garage.
This one's not quite as cool considering what we
So-
know about the lead singer of that band, but
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, from Brand New.
there
There you go. Yeah,
buddy.
Thank you.
The attention to detail here with
that giant mask on the puppet.
the double mask wearing is just fantastic.
You know, technically, if the DNC would have went by popular votes, they should have picked Bernie as a candidate twice over, and it would have been a landslide victory over Trump twice over, and none of this disputes or recklessness would have happened. So, although I'm leftist, I would blame the Democrats for this happening in the first place.
Okay, so we interrupt this funny slideshow for
No.
a quick Jason
Political rant. Yeah.
quick Jason rant.
Sorry.
Fine, we're back. It's all good. That's the cat meme, right? Yep.
He's got chin balls there, though.
You've never seen Joe Biden?
I mean, I'm not. I mean,
That's his real
Oh.
hair too. That's his real hair.
Luscious.
Long, flowing blonde locks.
this looks.
That's perfect.
That's right.
I
So
mean-
good. So good.
It looks real.
Yeah.
It's
But
so
no,
real.
He's still trying to get a PS5.
yeah,
He can't get one.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Hot,
For my grandson.
extremely hot items.
You like cocaine?
Oh my god. So great.
That's right.
He made the rounds.
You cheered up Keanu
Just
later on.
checking in on Keanu.
Sad
Gotta
Keanu.
check in on him. Ever since
I
Psych-
hope. That,
National
this
treasure,
doesn't
Keanu
stop.
Reeves.
Please tell me this doesn't stop. The Titanic.
I wish you would have drew him on the page when he was drawing her.
right behind her in a drawing.
I'm sure someone can make that happen.
Yep.
Oh,
Also today, it was revealed the letter that Trump left.
Bigly. Oh,
I won the election bigly and you lost. You're a cheater and I hate you. People say to me, "Sir, Joe is a big cheat." P.S. It usually takes 3 flushes in the Oval Office toilet. And then attached to that,
Good old Bigfoot.
God.
and there you go.
Like, I love the White House seal.
The official seal. It's official.
Oh
I
no,
don't-
no! I need more. I need more of that in my life.
I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but back when I used to live in Marlborough, Massachusetts,
I thought you were going to say you love us.
that's a leap.
I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but I love you.
Oh,
It's
I
not
tell you
what-
that. I tell you that every time we end the show.
Oh. Got real awkward.
So yeah, back at Marlborough, Massachusetts, there was a lawyer who had a sign, for his law firm by the side of the road next to his office, and his name was Richard Butts. And so I always imagined that it was a real missed opportunity that he didn't have Dick Butt as his corporate logo.
That's amazing. That would rule. Like he's holding the shoot case.
Get some scales.
Daymers.
Hey, what did 50 Cent do when he got hungry?
58.
58.
Wow.
I tried recording some content earlier for tonight's show. I was interrupted by the doorbell. I went and answered the door, and it was a door-to-door salesman. He tried selling me a coffin. I looked at him square in the eyes and said, "Sir, that's the last thing I'll ever need."
Jesus Christ, Andy.
That's so bougie of you to need a coffin. Just throw me in a dumpster.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, Danny DeVito. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Dumpster can be a coffin, right?
Give me the dumpster.
If I'm throwing you in there, it's dumpster fire time.
Oh, please, yeah.
I did want to be cremated. I mean,
Like
I
the,
forget what-
like the crappiest Viking funeral ever.
I forget what the name of the movie was. I think it had Viggo Mortensen in it, where he was like this kind of like hippie, dippy guy who lived out in the woods with
Captain
a bunch of his.
Fantastic or something, isn't it?
Is that what it's called?
Captain something, yeah.
Yeah, and the whole movie is about how his wife passes away, and her
Yeah.
last wish is for them to flush her down a toilet, her remains. So they go on this mission to get the remains to flush her down a toilet.
That's pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
it's called Captain Fantastic.
It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I liked it. Had some good things to say. I thought some powerful things. I wanted to talk a little bit about the this announcement here. Sorry, Adam, I didn't mean to cover your head up there, but so for those that don't know, Marvel and Donny Cates announced that he would be ending his run on issue 200 of Venom, which got some Cates fans very excited because they can't count and didn't realize that's not another 170 issues of Venom that they were going to get from Donny Cates.
Yeah. So what number?
Turns
Is,
out Marvel likes to count two different ways for their books. So
Right.
I know you're all thinking, hey, issue 32 of Venom dropped just like a week ago. Yeah, right. They called it issue 32 then.
yeah,
But
the legacy numbers on the bottom.
in 3 months, they're going to call it issue 200.
So that actually brings me to my interesting piece of news that I heard this week, which is one of the publishers is actually returning all of their books to legacy numbering.
This is DC.
Is it Valiant?
It's Zenoscope.
Oh wow.
So
No one will notice.
rest easy, Zenoscope fans.
Yeah.
You're the one company that is going back to legacy numbering.
The one company that's all titty by covers. That's all it is.
So yeah, Venom
Well
is
endowed.
technically ending at issue 35, but they're going to retroactively call it issue 200 just for, selling a couple more issues.
He's back. He's back. He's playing drums. It's an encore. Is that Oasis?
Yeah, sure is.
It's Wonderwall, right? Something like
Yep. Anyways, just Wonderwall.
Anyway, here's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you know what really distresses me about this?
that. Real busy day.
I'm roughly half the age of Bernie Sanders, and I have 1/20th of the energy he must have to get all this done in one day.
So,
I couldn't even get one of these things done.
I love how they blurred him so he fits in with the grain of the film of
Right?
that generation.
that's effort there.
Yeah, the internet is
Wow,
amazing.
Daymare's next level.
Working on night move.
Is that it?
Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
He was an avid reader. Always turning the page.
Is that all the Bernies you got?
That's all for those. I mean, I got work on.
Okay.
I just got sent 3 more, and I'm like, Andy was thirsty for him, so I queued him up.
That's pretty epic.
That was good.
You can't have Andy getting thirsty.
I don't know. I was just I was trying to make a point about Donny Cates that I thought was funny. That I think it's just ridiculous that because now are we going to go back and call the first appearance of Null issue 130?
Don't they still have like legacy numbering underneath all the regular numbering for Marvel? I'm pretty sure they do. Like in the corner.
They did for a while, but I don't think they continue.
They take it away? Yeah, pull up any new Marvel book, see if the little legacy numbers underneath.
The real question is the issue after that going to be 201 or is it going to be 39 or whatever?
Does that imply that X-Force should be also issue whatever the hell they're on?
What's it say? Top left corner, underneath the number. What's it say?
It just says 16.
Okay. What about Venom? Can you see the other Venom ones that they put out?
I mean, we're not really doing anything. I can go look for it.
Okay.
We're not really doing anything. Not like we're in the middle of the show.
It's like fucking leaving.
Did they announce the creative team for Venom after that yet, or no?
No. Who would you pick?
I couldn't even fathom. I mean,
Go the humor out with Chip Zdarsky on Venom. No.
I've got a bold suggestion.
Hmm.
David Michelini and Todd McFarlane.
I don't think Todd McFarlane said he wouldn't do it. Unless he,
I know. There's no way.
Todd said he wouldn't do it unless Spawn was in there, but he would have to be writing and drawing Spawn in the whole issue. So he says he doesn't have time for it, but he's not against it.
I mean, it would sell well, but it would be terrible.
He's against it. If he won't make time for it, he's against it.
I think I found it.
Yeah, nice. Does it have a numbering, a legacy number underneath the regular?
It does. Oh, jeez. Hi, here we go.
It does. What's it say? Yeah, boy, that's what I thought.
oh, is that? I'll
That's
be
what
a
I thought.
son of a biscuit.
Have you been
You
wondering
thought
what
it
that
was
is, Andy?
I
Just
had,
when you
no,
thought it was the shittiest hashtag you never heard of.
I had no idea that that's what that was.
Andy's
Why-
been searching for those hashtags and never finding anything.
I don't
Why do
search
they
the
only do
hashtag.
it with? Why do they only do it with some books though?
I know,
think
right?
it's 'cause you have to have a legacy number. It has to be gone around for a while. You can't do it with
But
Marauder.
X-Force is.
Yeah, but it's what since I guess that has been around since the 80s, right?
You
And
also have to
Venom.
care.
Certainly been
91.
around longer than Venom.
91.
Mhm.
I mean, it's got to be in the 300s.
Yeah, you're right.
They're like, we're not going to bother to count X-Force issues. How many are there? We don't have time for that.
We don't want to legitimize Rob Liefeld like that.
Yeah.
Do we count Uncanny X-Force in there?
Yeah,
Did you say
that's
X-Force?
confusing. That's probably why. It's because that stuff.
Is it a horse with superpowers?
Is there a canniness requirement?
X-Horse?
X-Force.
That's I heard X horse.
They are former whores. They are ex-prostitutes.
Once a whore, always a whore. I see.
They are uncanny ex-whores.
You hear that, Beta Ray Bill?
Hashtag normalize sex work.
Right.
Wow.
Sex
I
work
don't
is still work.
I don't
Beta
search
Ray, Jessica
hashtag
Parker.
Jessica Parker.
I said Beta Ray, Jessica Parker.
Nice.
I don't search hashtags. I search hash browns.
Hashtag hash brown.
And you find them. Are they difficult to find?
Yeah.
Should we do
Hash
word
brown.
bubbles?
I got
Yeah.
some tips on grocery stores I can send you to.
I don't. I'm a lot of bubbles. How do I blow them?
Well,
I'm all out of
Rachel,
bubbles,
I
so
did
I'm gonna.
X-whores or whatever.
Somebody told me I had to go to a truck stop to buy bubbles to blow. I don't get it.
Andy, stop talking.
You
You
love
took the wrong person out of the stream.
Got rid of the wrong guy. John,
I
what
won.
is this? This looks very different from your usual 2 comics that you go back and forth in between.
Right? No, I'm Alec, and several others got me into reading Firepower from Robert Kirkman. This is a sort of kung fu comic But the main series that takes place after the trade paperback, that's the like prequel storyline, the prelude, is about a family. And I found the father-daughter kind of, conversations very entertaining.
So this is an old book?
No, this I'm waiting the last like 6 months.
Oh, I thought Chris Samney like quit.
No way, man.
I fucking love
He's
Samney.
killing it
Yeah.
on this book.
Yeah, the trade was supposed to come out during quarantine, and there was a free comic book day book, and then the regular series started after, and they're on issue 7, I think. So they're driving in the car, and Dad says, "So guys, your mom and I were talking. We feel like I should train you both for starting tonight. Train you both for a while, starting tonight. Just a few things for self-defense." What? No. Cool. Right. Kids into it. We live in a dangerous world. We want you to be prepared. Oh, and I can't read with that stupid thing in the way. Where's the branding? Nobody cares about that. Okay. I don't think a karate kick is going to save us from climate change, which is the most dangerous thing we're facing. So what's the point? I was thinking of dangers that are a little more personal. Climate change is very personal. It affects us all. I love that.
Classic back talking daughter.
She's awesome. Like, I just love the fact that that's where her mind went, and she is like all about it. So that's it. That's the entire thing I wanted to share. I just love her. I thought she was awesome.
She ain't wrong.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
read
Preach,
more
sister.
Bernie in the corner there. We're good.
Wait. Alec found a regular comic book this time?
Yeah,
Big
but
two publisher book.
To be fair, everything I've sent every week is a regular comic book.
No.
None of them are irregular.
Also, Andy, give it a second.
we don't know anything about their bowel movements, though.
So this is Superman #2 from the 1987 run, and this is good old Lex Luthor villain.
Villain crush that woman's hand.
Yeah, just wait for it. So he's trying to get them to like do their work better, and he
Wow.
says, "Then you will have to give it a little extra effort, won't you? This project is already 2 weeks past my original schedule. I will not tolerate further delays. Get to it." And she says, "Yes, sir." And then he turns to this other lady and he says, "And as for you, Amanda, I am well pleased. You may join me tonight for dinner."
The pause there.
Yeah, which means I'm gonna fuck you. I'll send someone round to your quarters with a selection of gowns for you to choose from, and someone to do your hair for you. And she says, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Luthor, but I'm honored, of course, but I have a prior commitment. Perhaps some other time." And he says, "Perhaps you did not understand me, my dear. I said tonight." And yeah, he crushes her hands, and she
Wow.
says, "Oh, yes, sir, tonight." So a very problematic workplace environment for those ladies.
Yeah.
Because he like rejected the black woman for the white
Yes,
one?
exactly.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, there is a lot in those 3 panels.
And his eyebrows are pretty fucked up, too.
Those aren't eyebrows. Those are hash browns.
Those are hashtag hash browns.
Caterpillars.
But yeah, I love that the pause before dinner is that there's a,
Hashtag LGY197. Check it out.
that pause before dinner is weighty.
Oh my God. I didn't even notice that when I put this together, but shit.
For dinner.
Oh God, and the smile in the second panel is disturbing. Anyway, that's what's going to happen later tonight.
That is less offensive than those 3 panels.
I mean,
Sometimes.
they could be candles.
In the wind.
We continue with the Frank Miller run of Hash Browns. Or
Wait.
Daredevil, one of the two.
Daymares with a logical comment.
Yeah, but I think my point more is that if that were in a comic book today, there would be a lot of angry people on the internet.
I expect him to be an asshole, but just a little bit more woke.
Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah.
you can be evil and still be, an ally.
Yeah, you figure you're supposed to be smart about things. You wouldn't be like, "I'm going to rape you." It's like,
Yeah.
Well,
you can go to jail for that, buddy. And you're not very smart going around this topic.
It's hilarious.
You could almost say he could just, he's powerful enough that he could just grab him by the pussy.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Topical.
Cracked your knuckles there.
Yeah. doing her
Yeah.
a favor. It's just doing some light chiropractor work.
Yeah.
Now,
Adjustments?
John left, yeah, because he didn't like my joke about Donald Trump.
That's definitely not the reason why.
I will look tomorrow at work. I hope you're telling the truth.
This is tame. Oh man.
Oh, we'll have next week's word bubble ready to go. Frank Miller Daredevil. If you guys have read it, things tend to get real gritty, real realistic and gritty. Anyway, this evil company, Glenn Industries, it's being turned evil because it's sort of been taken over, and this woman who actually kind of owns it was tricked into signing something that makes them make bombs now as their product. And she's like, no, you tricked me to doing it. They're like, no, you can't prove that. And Daredevil's like, I was listening, yo, I can hear everything. He's just sitting there creepily in the window.
Yeah, what is he sitting on?
I thought he was
Yeah,
doing a cannonball.
He
He's
looks like
sort of
he's doing a
floating
boost.
there.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of jumping into the room.
Yeah, he's doing a cannonball.
Yeah. Anyway, he tells the evil corporate guys, no, you're not going to do that, and you're going to give her back the company, and that's that. And then he sort of just pieces out the window. He's like, later, bye. She runs away, and one of the corporate guys is like, now what are we going to do? And he's like, don't worry. Don't worry, I've made arrangements. This guy takes off his glasses and just being evil, like, I've made arrangements. And then you hear a voice coming from seemingly outside the window of a skyscraper. Says, you certainly have, but those arrangements have just become more expensive. And it's fucking Stiltman.
Wait,
They hired him. The guy tried to hire him, but he's here to negotiate. He's like, you want me? You sort of hired me to fuck around with Foggy Nelson to get some documents from him, but you said nothing about Daredevil. My price has doubled. He wants more money if he's got to deal with Daredevil. And I just included that first panel just so you can see how goddamn tall he is, because there's the whole city in the background there. They're like, doubled? You can't. He's like, not one word. I've battled Daredevil before. That's how I came to serve my term in prison. I won't risk another such episode without due compensation. And then they just sign documents and everything's cool.
Out the window. I got to say something.
Frank Miller aesthetic real fast here when you bring in Stiltman. You can't be serious.
I mean,
I have one thing to say about Stiltman. Dude's got a dump truck.
do you think he's just getting high? Come on. Come on. Come
He never
on.
needs to call a lift.
And that's where
Daymare's with the burn.
I knew they get a rise out of you.
Oh.
sidekick to who? Who's no one's sidekick?
Oh. Jason, I gotta be honest, man. That really lifted my spirits. Wait, go back. I think Daredevil was holding in a fart. I think that's why he was sitting like that.
Too late. I X'd out. It's not too late to revisit some Bernie Sanders goodness if you wanted to.
Oh. Ah. Ah. Ooh.
Making a Family Guy joke.
Everybody?
That's my favorite.
That's just like your favorite, man.
There are rules.
I think this one's my favorite.
It's very subtle.
I can't even tell you. Like, he's so small down there.
I really wish that somehow we could turn this into a Mandela effect sort of thing where we got every single photograph of this Michael Jordan picture and put Bernie Sanders into it. And then people would be like, no way, there's no way Bernie Sanders, I had that poster on my wall when I was a kid. I'm like, oh, well, I dare you to find it without Bernie in it.
We've ruined your childhood.
Yeah, all their posters now have Bernie on it. Like, what the hell?
Those mittens though. This is epic. Mhm.
We should just end on that one, I think.
We'll show you guys count in real quick.
then I got to go to bed early. I don't want to go to bed early.
Oops.
So I ordered this Conan figure a year ago,
A year.
and it wasn't actually a Conan that I ordered. I ordered Thulsa Doom, which is James Earl Jones, the bad guy from Conan. And it looked badass. And instead, they sent me the wrong figure.
A year later.
So there's 4 figures they put out for Wave 1. Conan, Thulsa Doom, and I forgot the other 2 characters. But
I can sympathize with getting the wrong thing and then having to wait a year for the right thing.
Yeah.
they sent me
Still waiting.
Pit Fighter Conan, which is cool. But it's no James Earl Jones Thulsa Doom. So I emailed them, and I was like, yeah, well, like, you guys sent me the wrong figure. And can I just, like, PayPal you for this instead of returning it? Because returning things sucks. And can you just, like, send me my figure that I want? And they're like, yeah. And they sent me an invoice today, and hopefully they send me one sometime soon. So hopefully
You have to wait a year and you'll get another Conan.
I know.
Oh,
Hopefully not. And then, of course, I got a hardcover of Vision.
Oh, yeah.
ooh.
So I want to give it a reread. Haven't read it in forever.
So good.
And I like those new episodes that came out.
Are you able to read that in 2020?
Nice.
Oh, my God.
I see what you did there. I do want to give a shout out to Reckless by Ed Rubick and Sean Phillips. It's a hardcover they put out. That's what they're putting out, I guess, this year. They're going to have one in 3 more months, I believe. It's part 2. I forgot what issue 2 is called. It's somewhere in the back. It's like something to do with like witchcraft, which looks pretty awesome. But it's just kind of like a detective pulp kind of fun stuff like that. Nothing too serious. But it's not as good as Criminal, not as gritty or dirty, but it's still interesting enough where it's fun.
Did you read the Western one? What was that?
Yeah, Pulp. That was awesome.
Pulp.
That was
That
really
was good.
good. That was a really good one and done. I bought one and gave one to my father-in-law, and he really enjoyed that.
Nice.
Yeah. That's all I got to show.
I appreciate how Jason tries to keep this a comic book show.
I know. It's yeoman's work.
Yeah, we talked about comic books a couple times.
Yeah. I didn't read anything else, though. There's a lot of new stuff that came out, but I've not been keeping up. And today I played Hitman 3, which I've been waiting for forever, and it's so fun and really hard.
I've gotten way back into Overwatch, so
Nice. We Live, issue 2. So what's We Live about, John? Tell us about that.
So it's about a post
4 issues long.
you clearly didn't watch our episode of Book Club on it, if you're asking what it's about.
It's a post-apocalyptic future where there are all kinds of unusual creatures roaming the planet, and the human race is kind of dying off, and there's this opportunity to leave Earth, and it's sort of a lottery, and a whole set of children have been given a bracelet that gives them a spot on these ships that are leaving Earth. But it's like a hazardous race against time to get to the launch points for these kids. And so the first 4 issues have been following and tracking these kids trying to make it there. And they're supposed to be able to take one guardian each along with them. So it's like, who's going to make it? Who's going to get to go?
So it's like a vaccine metaphor?
Yeah.
Like a lottery to get off the planet to where safety is? Vaccines? No?
And it's only children too. There's no adults are allowed. So I mean, you can bring a guardian along on the trip, but as far as the bracelet that allows people to leave the Earth, it's only children. So there's a lot of disparity in the story where adults have chosen to take an alternate path, i.e., end their own lives, and it's kind of a dark. Whoa, hey, wait a second, I'm in the wrong spot to chomp on that. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, weak.
What's with the noise?
I don't know. It's Chewy.
A squeeze toy?
It did squeak. I mean,
I think we're done here, right?
wait.
Andy's licking Trent's balls.
I don't want to go to bed. Mom says I gotta go to bed after
you
this.
You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Oh,
You're welcome.
wait. Don't